So first step for this dish is to cook the beautiful Mount Barker free-range chicken. So once you cut your chicken into strips, you need to mix it with some olive oil and spice mix. Today I'm going to use the Ras El Hanout, which is Moroccan spice mix. For 1 kilo of chicken, you need 2 tablespoons. Mix it with some olive oil. As you can see here, just put it in a baking tray. And that will go into the oven like so for about half an hour, 180 degrees. So for my next step, I need to caramelize the onion. That will give me a nice onion sweet flavor, which is important for this dish. And I'm going to slice my onion this way and put it in a pan with a little bit of oil and some sugar and salt. And I'm going to make sure I'll get this beautiful golden color, which gives it this sweetness that I'm looking for. So that will cook for about 15 minutes, and then wow, you get this beautiful sweet onion, which will add a lot of flavor to my dish. While this one is cooking, I'm going to chop some coriander, fresh coriander. That will be a nice addition, fresh green addition to my chicken. Don't forget your onions, they are cooking. Give it a quick stir once in a while, and I can see they're getting this beautiful color already. I already had some boiled eggs, and I'm going to grate them into a big dish. And as you can see on the big side of your grater, you just grate it straight in. Coriander will go in. And here I've got some roasted slivered almonds that will give me a nice crunch, which is really important for any dish. You want the texture. So I'm going to have some almonds in. And I've got here the onions that I cooked previously. It's now cold. You must cool down your onions and your chicken. You can't use them hot when you have them mixed together. So that will go all in. And here I've got the chicken, which is cooked and cooled down. And now I'm going to cut it into small pieces. Again, back to your onions. Don't forget them. You can see how they're getting there. It will take about 5 more minutes, and then, ta-da, caramelized onions. Okay, this beautiful chicken dish is nearly done. My chicken in, and now I'm going to give it, as you can see here, a good mix. All these beautiful colors mixed together, and of course, the king of the show, free-range Mount Barker chicken. Don't forget to taste it to make sure it's delicious before we start putting all the pastilla dish together. Okay, for my next stage, I need a tin that has removable bottom, like that. You need melted butter with a pastry brush and phyllo pastry, which has these thin layers of pastry. Anyway, you brush your phyllo pastry with generous amount of butter. So we have 4 layers of phyllo pastry, one on top of the other. Each one of them will be brushed with some melted butter. So that's our first stage. We fold it in half and you put it in the bottom of your tin, like so. Ta-da! Keep brushing 3 more layers of phyllo. Make sure you tuck the pastry in. So now I'm actually building up all the layers of the phyllo pastry, which will end up to be nice, crispy and golden. All right, now the chicken mix is going in. As you can see, the beautiful Mount Barker free-range chicken cooked with Ras El Hanout, boiled potatoes, fresh coriander and the almonds for the crunch. Don't forget that. Now, when you put your chicken mix in, don't forget to add some spinach leaves on top, because that will give me a nice fresh flavor. And then you just fold it over that. It doesn't have to be neat. As you can see, it's a bit messy, but the end result will be wonderful, glorious. And for the last final stage, we are now going to build out the crown. That's what makes it so impressive. Okay, so that's the technique I use to create the crown. I just build it up around this dish like that. You just push it in, fold it, and put it around. You build up some height. You want it to be impressive, so it has to be high and not flat. That will go into the center, and I'll see how I'm just folding it. See how it's getting higher? And that's the bit before you put it in the oven. It will take about 20 to 25 minutes in an oven 180 to get this beautiful color. Don't forget to check halfway, it might be ready. And there it is. Ta-da! A good tip to take it out of the tin, take a little bowl and just put it in the center, drop. And then you remove it to your favorite platter, the one that you are going to serve it with. You put it in the center. All right, can you hear? Oh yeah. Wow, looks good.